regarding the FCRA bills, I have written a numbers of letters to the Honorable Prime Minister, Home Minister. I only appeal to the Honorable Home Minister and also the Honorable Prime Minister at least to call one meeting with all the stakeholders to discuss with them and take their opinion, their suggestions, whatever. But we cannot be compromised with the transparency and accountability. No, there should not be any problem to bring the bill to the Parliament, since the Honorable Home Minister of India, Shri SHA ji, in his discussion with the Honorable Chief Minister of Mizoram, he have already clearly mentioned it will not be from the retrospective. So if it is not retrospective, I request also when we taken up with this bill for any kind of amendment, it has to be prospective. The response, I have received one acknowledgement from the Office of Prime Minister, but through the Law and Justice Ministry, where they have already clearly written, we have all received your letter, it will be respond and also for considerations and also actions. So it seems like very, very positive and constructive response given by the Law and Justice Ministry on behalf of the Honorable Prime Minister. I'm not concerned only for the one community and one religions. We are thinking for humanity, for human services only. So one this bill we will bring against the services of those NGO who are running for the welfare of the people, it will hamper the humanity only. See, in a democratic country, we are in a democratic setup. When we are talking for the right of people, why you scared for anybody? We are not doing anything wrong. We are not doing any unethically. We are not doing any illegally. So why should we scared for anybody when we are asking for the cause of the interest of the people in the democratic country? Asking about scare. Why should I scare when we talk for in a democratic setup? In the democracy, everybody has a right to give your opinion. What's wrong to give your opinion? For the betterment, for the larger interest of the people of our country. See, if you talk during the British rule and also after, just when pre-independence and also independence, the population of Christian, they were only 2.3%. Now after 79 years, almost 8 decades, if you see the populations of Christian in India, it's the same thing only like before, prior to 1947. And today also, we have 2.3 or 2.5%, because the Christian population also has increased.